You are welcome to online lectures with Pharmaternity the Schoolboy. Today we take a look at pharmacology and we have some questions on the board. Question number one says, the leaves of Digitalis purpurea are the source of dash. Okay, here basically we have Digitalis purpurea, Digitalis lanata, generally known as the first foxglove. This plant is the source of digitoxin specifically, while digitalis lanata is specifically the source of digoxin. So sometimes you see them being interchanged. Okay, all right. So the source of this is specifically digitoxin. Some literature you still see digoxin. Okay, now question number two says, a drug obtained from flowers of Papaver somniferum is dash. The common name for Papaver somniferum is poppy plant. So poppy. The basic thing from here is opium. Opium. So it's the source of opium. Of course, you know the work of opium in as opioid analgesics. So here we see the derivatives like morphine, heroin, codeine, as case may be. So this is source of what? Opium. Then depending on if the question has to do with if you see a question like this in exam, maybe you may see it as OBJ. You may start seeing the derivatives, things like morphine. You can pick morphine, but basically it's opium that comes from this. From there, you're now seeing the derivatives will now come up. Now, of course, this one is very important it's rich of cardiac glycosides in congestive heart failure. While this is analgesic, opioid analgesic is a narcotic. Now, the third question says physiostigmine is obtained from dash. Physiostigmine is an anticholinesterase. Is an anticholinesterase. So it's from the plant known as Physiostigma venosum. Physiostigma venosum, commonly known as Calabar beans, from the seed specifically. So it's from the seed of Calabar beans, Physiostigma venosum. Now, number four says a drug obtained from the back of a plant is, we have not just one, we have quinine from cinchona bark. We also have rezapine from the bark, root bark of Rauwolfia vomitoria. Of course, you know that quinine is an anti-malaria. So rezapine in treatment of high blood pressure alongside diuretics. So this source here, one from Yemenic quinine and rezapine. We can take the two for question 4. Now, question 5. Drugs obtained from animal sources are from the pancreas. You have your insulin from the pancreas. We also have from the stomach. We have the pepsin. We also have trypsin from the pancreas. Then we also have cod liver oil. Cod liver oil is a rich source of omega-3 fatty acid, vitamin A, vitamin D, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, then EPA. These are from cod liver oil. But specifically, cod liver oil is from the liver of codfish. It's the liver of codfish. So that's where the name came from. Cod liver oil, the oil from the liver of cod fish. Cod fish. So cod liver from the cod fish. Now, so that's for the drugs from animal source. If you want, I didn't go into start talking about whether it's from the pig or cow, the source of all this pancreas. So that is a entirely different topic going deep into that. But just let's take it at this level. Now, cod liver is a source of, I think I have already answered this question. Cod liver is a source of cod liver oil. So cod liver oil is rich in what? Vitamin D and vitamin A. So I think you can specifically say that cod liver is rich source of what? Vitamin D and vitamin A, omega-3 fatty acids, and what have you. Because it's from here that we get the what? The cod liver oil that is rich in this, in what those things I mentioned. And insulin is obtained from the pancreas. Pepsin is obtained from the stomach, yes, secreted by the gastric what gland as pepsinogen, and is activated, and pepsin is from, so trypsin is from the pancreas too. Trypsin is from the pancreas too. Drugs obtained from mineral sources. We have the mineral sources that are metallic and the ones that are not metallic. You see things like not metallic. You see things like bentonite. You see things like kaolin. And from metallic source, you see things like zinc, and supplements in adjunct in the treatment of what diarrhea. We have iron, of course. Iron, of course, you know the importance of iron in the iron deficiency anemia. You know that iron form a core, the core of the hemoglobin, the heme part of the hemoglobin. So iron is also important. It's sourced from the what? Mineral source. So that's number 10. Then number 11. When are drugs said to be obtained from synthetic sources? Drugs are obtained from the synthetic sources. So when drugs are, in other way, they want you to, this question want us to explain synthetic drug. Simple. When are drugs said to be obtained from synthetic sources? So what it means is that if that drug is actually synthesized from the scratch, so there is nothing like modifying a particular natural drug, maybe maintaining the nucleus and working on the substituent, maybe adding methyl group or the dihydro, just as we have in artemisinin, from artemisinin annua. You can modify to get your dihydroartemisinin. That one is different, but this one you produce from the scratch. From the scratch, the nucleus is not maintained. The nucleus of the drug is is not maintained. Everything is synthesized from the scratch. In that case, you see that that particular drug is from synthetic source. You're not modifying any natural source to to produce it, just as you have in your semi-synthetic drug source. So that's what we mean by that drug is from a synthetic source. Everything is synthesized from the scratch by bringing different reactants to produce a particular the product in the structure in question. You are not modifying anything from the natural source. So that's what we mean by the when a drug is from where? A synthetic source. I think we have answered all the 11 questions. Are we missing anyone? Okay, please. I want to thank you for being with us today in our pharmacology lecture. Please, if you have any question, feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp lines are on the screen. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook. My YouTube channel and Facebook name are the same. For Maternity, the Schoolboy TV is on the screen. Share this lecture with your friends. with your colleagues, with your students, with your children. Someone out there may be in need of these lectures, and God will bless you as you do so. See you next time.